Hey everyone, good morning. We're so happy to be here. Glad that you're here. We saw that some people were already in the chat and waiting for us to show up. So we are super excited to be with you today. I'm Tami and Tom's over here checking sound and picture quality. And we are going to be talking all about Amazon Prime Deal Days. And I've got to shut my volume off. And we are excited to share with some really great deals that we have found on Amazon. So this is for Amazon Prime members. If you're not already an Amazon Prime member, you can sign up for a 30-day trial and take advantage of these wonderful prices. And here is my cohort in crime.
I feel like I'm behind a forest here. I guess it's not too bad. We have sound. It sounds like we have sound.
Oh, good.
My earbuds.
Well, there was sound on here because I'd forgotten to shut my sound off. And Jesse is joining us, moderating in the chat. If you have questions about the items that we're showing today, you can certainly ask us those questions in the chat. Just preface them with 3 question marks. And with 3 question marks, that helps those pop out at Tom and Jesse so they can alert me. Yeah,
I did put in the chat feed just now a link to our, and it actually was in the email I sent out to everybody. We're working off of, we looked at our Nutmeg notebook kitchen items, and I did research on the spreadsheet from Amazon to find out what of our things was on some kind of Amazon Prime Day deal. So the majority of what is on that product list, it's called Amazon Prime, is the items that we have pre-planned to visit with you about today. If you have questions about other things, feel free to ask. We can certainly check. I've got all of my computer connections here to see what else is going on. And then also, we didn't schedule today's show. Allegedly we are on break this month. Amazon
and next month.
Amazon did not consult with us about scheduling Prime Day on top of our vacation weeks. So we don't know what's up with that, but it is what it is. And so we're here. Yesterday we did an Amazon Live on Amazon's Nutmeg Notebook channel. And then today we wanted to catch up with our YouTube friends. So we are here on YouTube with a little bit, a freer form presentation of a lot of the stuff we talked about yesterday on the formal Amazon Live show.
And a few things that we talked about yesterday already sold out. And so, we had to take those off our list. But there's plenty of great deals that you can still take advantage of. And we're going to get started showing you just some little things that we found on there. I'm always, replacing things that I've had for 30 or 40 years and refreshing items in my kitchen. And maybe
everything you've had for 30 or 40 years?
No.
You're replacing things you've had. She's replacing things she's had over 30 or 40 years.
Not you. You're irreplaceable. You know that.
Dear, I'm putting you back on camera 1. I'm getting out of here.
Jesse said, did I say my cohort in crime? I did, just to see if anybody caught that. And of course, Jesse did. She's sharp like that. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to be sharing in just a little bit a really great deal on a set of stainless steel cookware. And what?
We need everybody that's here to do it.
And give us. That light is still blinking. That light you just replaced. Look, it's still blinking.
Well, then it's not the bulb; it's the fixture.
Oh, we're gonna have to shut it off because it'll drive me crazy.
Okay.
I can see it.
Yeah, I just replaced the light bulb because the old one was blinking, and so now it's annoying Tami again.
Yeah.
I came over here to say something.
I think I'm easily distracted by that. Anyway, we're going to be sharing about that in just a few minutes. It's a really awesome set of cookware.
Since this is impromptu and unplanned and not well advanced communicated, if you would give us a thumbs up to incentivize YouTube to share, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah, if you could do that right now, give us a thumbs up. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get started. The first thing is, and you probably already have a potato masher in your cupboard, but this is a really great KitchenAid one that I like, and it does happen to be on sale. And Tom, I don't have prices, honey, only you have prices. And so if you could help me out with that.
Sure.
That would be great.
What are you showing?
The potato masher. So I like this style of potato masher better than any other ones that I have tried. So this is great for when I'm making mashed potatoes, or I want to mash sweet potatoes or avocado or garbanzo beans. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what I want to do is show them what I'm referencing here.
Sure.
Because everybody can reference this with the link in the show notes or the link I put in the chat feed.
Yes.
So, so I am going to put this page up. And so it's listed Amazon Prime, our Nutmeg Notebook picks. And these red boxes are things that are still on Amazon Prime. And then some things are on sale for good discounts. They just aren't necessarily Prime sales. They're just sales. So I don't exactly understand it. So the masher she's talking about right now is right here, 42% off, usually $17.99, and now it's only $10.49. So that is the tool that I'm using, and everybody has this tool at their disposal, following the links. So
yeah. So this is a really good one, you guys. So so for mashing avocado, any kind of root vegetable that you might mash. I also use it for like garbanzo beans if I don't want to get the food processor out and I just want to mash them up a little bit. I also use it when I make my refried beans, and you know, I use it in my skillet and it works great. So it's just a good little handy guide to have, and it doesn't cost very much. So I really like that one. So that is the potato masher. I'm going to put my sheet here. And then we've talked about these a number of different times on our Amazon shows. And this is the KitchenAid kitchen shears.
You want to do a close-up on those?
Sure.
Here we go.
And,
wow.
Whoa, it's great. And it comes with this sheath, which is really nice because these are super sharp. And so we also take these with us when we travel. And so I really enjoy having that sheath, just, you know, to protect ourselves. In the
suitcase, not in the carry-on.
No, you can't take it in the carry-on, but you can put it in your suitcase, and on a road trip, put it wherever you want. Put one in your glove box. You would be amazed at how handy these are when you're traveling. So, because they work like a pair of scissors, but then you have them to open up. I'll usually pack those Tetra Pak of beans, no salt added beans from Whole Foods. I think Target has them. You can usually find them around. And you don't need a can opener, but you do need something to open up the top of them, and because it's kind of like cardboard, and this works great. You can cut up vegetables with it. You can open up packages of things, and it just works really well. So we have one that goes in our knife block, and then I keep this one in a drawer, and then when we travel, we take it with us. So this makes a really nice little hostess gift too if you're going to go visit somebody this summer. It's just such a good thing to have, and nice and super sharp. They do come in different colors. What's the price on this one, Tom? Or you're not going to do prices for me?
No, I am.
Okay.
I was just checking the chat. So I am getting a price on the scissors. Yeah, I'm paying attention. And
people are saying that Jesse says it's a great masher. TA says it's a great masher, works on multiple foods, and mashed food doesn't get stuck in the tool. Exactly right.
Yeah, you have another masher that you don't use because it's harder to use and harder to clean. Okay, the scissor is crazy. It's 45% off, $6.62 for a nice pair of all-purpose kitchen shears.
Yeah, you can't beat the price.
So, and that's the black one. If I click on the red one, what happens?
The red one could be more. Sometimes different
colors.
colors.
Okay, pay attention, people. Look at this. The red handle, the one Tami showed you, is twice as expensive. They clearly have
too many of black.
They clearly have an overstock on the black handle. So the one that's on the deal is the black handle one for under $7. If you want red, you're going to pay more.
Just get the black. Who cares what color it is, right? And get a couple extra, because then you have them to give to people as a little gift, which is really nice to do. So yeah, that's the little kitchen shears. And stainless steel blades, so the blades don't rust. It can cut through twine, vegetables, and much, much more.
What's your next name?
And my next item are these
Pyrex.
are the measuring cups. So these are the Pyrex 3-piece glass measuring cup. So you're going to get the 1 cup, the 2 cup, and the 4 cup. So this is a really nice little set, and they can go in the dishwasher, the freezer, the microwave, and they're also oven safe. So, and you know, they have a really nice ergonomic handle on them. They have this little indentation at the top for your thumb to go on. So it just makes it really comfortable to pour from, easy to read, easy to measure. So, you know, you've got measurements on both sides of it. So it doesn't matter whether you're left-handed or right-handed. It works for both. So easy grip handle, microwavable. So if you do want to put something in it, heat it up in the microwave, you can totally do that. Anything else here I want to tell you?
Well, yeah, I have more to add to this
Oh,
conversation.
Tom has more. Well, I'm going to tell you that it's high-tempered glass, and they're really great. And they say that Pyrex is the #1 brand of glass prepware. So, you know, it's been around forever. Yes, what do you want to add?
Okay, so things have been going on at Amazon. So to buy this now, you have to buy it in 2 pieces because the 3 set is now $47.
Oh, what? Are you kidding
But
me?
if you buy,
so that changed just since yesterday.
Yeah, but watch this. Watch this. So
Okay.
if you buy the 4 cup, it's $9.99, and then if you come over here and buy the Prime Day deal, which is the 1 cup and the 2 cup, is $12.74. So you can buy all 3 for $47, or you can buy all 3 for $21.
Wow.
By $21 by clicking on this separate. So go to the listing on our deals page, get you there. The 1 and 2 cup together are on a very deep discounted Prime Day deal, and then you can add the 4 cup or not, as you wish, for another $10. So that's how you would work that system.
So crazy. So many things changed overnight. Okay, so next up are the Takia patented airtight pitchers.
Yeah.
And Tom really loves these. Did you want to talk about these, babe?
Yeah, and that deal is still on.
Okay, I'm so glad you're double checking everything.
Yeah.
I'll move my little stool. That's my little footstool because I'm short and my feet don't reach the ground.
Okay, so this comes in 2 sizes. There's a 1 quart, 20% off for $15.19 down from
But it won't say Joy on it.
$19. Yeah. And then there's a 2 quart that is it on sale. It's also 20% off for $18. So we've had this one for a very long time.
That was actually a gift from my friend Judy.
All right. And the reason we like these for our plant milks, we really need those red lights that tell us what camera.
I keep asking for that.
We're looking at 3 cameras. We have you guys here on the Tom and Tami cam, and then over there, as you know, is the Tami cam, and then up there is the look down.
Close up.
Is this camera right here. So it's easy to get. It's a morning show. That's the problem. These have silicone seals in them. I'm getting back to work here. They have 2 silicone seals. So for cleaning, this all comes apart because the plant milks get in there. You can strip everything down, wash it out, and then you can put this lid back on and tighten this up against that silicone seal. The lid also has a silicone seal. I'm going to tell you why all of this is important, because we do use our blender to mix up the plant milk, or either our immersion blender or the regular,
which we will be showing later.
Yeah, which you can do right in here. But once you put it in the fridge, whether it's almond milk or cashew milk or oat milk, it settles out a bit overnight. So you get 2 little layers. You get the liquid and then the set of it down below. So if this cranks down, you grab this and you can just give it a good old shake and not be flailing, theoretically, if you got the lid screwed on tight, milk all over the place. So I don't know, that's why Joy actually picked this as their. They sent it to us because we are affiliates of theirs, and then went, oh, it's the same as our other one. So anyway, these two guys, nice little kitchen storage. Ice water, iced tea. What do you call it when you make tea without heating the water?
Sun tea.
Sun tea. You put it outside and let it be in the sun, and you have real genuine sun tea. So nice little containers. Like them, use them.
So here's what they say about it. They say it's BPA-free plastic, airtight, leak-proof, shatterproof, versatile and functional, great for iced tea, lemonade, cold brew, sangria, a batch of smoothies. They are lightweight and airtight and perfect to take with you on a picnic. They are leak-proof with that lid twist into the picture to keep beverages fresh and allow the picture to be stored upright or on its side. We have not tested that, but that is what they say. So, so anyway, great for hydration solutions. And we like them because they don't take up a tremendous amount of room, so they will fit like on the shelves of the door of our refrigerator as well. So these are really cool. Very nice, functional, easy to use. All right. Oh, next up, the over the sink colander is next, Tom. Okay, so the colander, and mine is an older model, so it looks a little bit different than the one on our Amazon page. It actually has a little heavier duty handle now.
Yeah, 17% off, $18.99.
You see how this expands, the handles expand, which allows you then to put it across your sink. Now my sink is too wide to do it like this.
I can be the sink.
But you can be my sink, and it goes this way in my sink. So you can use this for draining your pastas. If you cook rice like Dylan from Well Your World does, where he just puts it in a pot of water and then you drain it, you can use it for your grains, your pastas, that kind of thing. Excellent for vegetables. When I get home from the grocery store, there's certain things that I do pre-wash. I like to pre-wash them, put them in here, and give them a nice rinse. And then this can just stay over the sink while it's draining if I want it to. Fresh herbs, I like to give those a little bath when I get home. And so they can go in here and they can dry. Corn on the cob, all of that kind of stuff. So it works really, really well. If you don't have a dish drainer, you can kind of use it like a little dish drainer as well. You can wash things, rinse them, put it in here, and then have this suspended across your sink and let everything drain. So works really, really well. I'm going to see if I missed anything that they say. I don't think I did, actually. So our daughter first got one of these, and then I was using it at her house, and when I discovered how great it was, then I thought, oh, I have to have one of these for myself. So, if I'm doing like a whole, I buy a big container of strawberries at Whole Foods, and the grandkids can put a dent in that like 2-pound container in a hurry. I'll just wash all of them at once and then prep them for the grandkiddos, and this will hold it all. So love this, love that concept, like that they retract so it easily fits in my cabinet right next to my sink. So it's very convenient for me to just grab it when I need it.
Okay, we got a question. So we've added to, there's a question in the chat.
Yeah, I just have to say, Jessie says she's already saving money today because she already has a lot of these things.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then Tova wants to know that when we get to it, Tom, will you address the pros and cons of the 2 different Instant Pots that are on sale?
Sure.
Excellent. Okay.
So there's an add-on item here that's not on your list, but it is on Prime Day deal in the in the chat feed. Carrie Smith asks, dry ingredients measuring cups, question mark.
Yeah.
So I have here, I'll bring it up on screen briefly for everybody. These are, Tami's going to show you, our dry ingredients Smithcraft measuring cups. They are on Amazon Prime. I don't know how because I just didn't spot them yesterday.
Yeah, well, there's so much stuff. It was just
so they are 20% off. So they're $20.79 down from $25.99. So I'll let you talk about them a little bit. They're a surprise addition to our, and I'm going to go add them to that idea list right now.
Yeah, so read us the details that it says. They're stainless steel.
Okay, yeah, I've got them right here. Let's see. I've got engraved measuring markings. Every cup in the set has accurate measurements, size in the US and metric engraved on the handle clearly. It's a set of 9 cups.
Put me on the close-up for it, would you
Okay, it's 1 cup, the 1 cup measure, the 3/4 cup, 2/3, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4. We're going to keep going. 1/8, and 1/16. And Tami likes that it includes those really small tips, small sizes. The measuring cups that belong to everybody's kitchen. High quality stainless steel, 18/8 stainless steel, lifetime warranty. So,
and I like, you know, because they nest. So of course, you know, I always look for things that nest. So, and most measuring cups do, and they nest, and so they don't take up a tremendous amount of room. And they're pretty heavy duty, actually. They are not lightweight. So, but I really like this set. This is a great little set. So thank you for asking about that.
Okay, so I have added those to the list, but if you've already opened it, you won't see it until you refresh the page.
Perfect. Okay.
I'll drop it in the
So
comments.
next up, honey, we're going to talk about stashers, the reusable silicone storage bags. And so these are microwave, dishwasher safe, leak free. What's on sale, I believe, is a bundle pack, and they're colored ones. If you would go to the page,
okay,
Tom, and verify that those are still available for me. So they come.
30% off.
Okay, so they are.
And there's different colors.
Okay, you get to choose.
Yeah, there's a couple of listings. So here's the set that you have.
Yes.
Is 30% off, $38.49 down from $54.99.
Yes.
And then there's another listing I have on that page too of some colored ones. You know, they have some color to them.
Okay, so you'll see that. So I like the clear ones because I do like to be able to see through them. And so they are opaque on one side and then clear on the other. And you can, I saw this on Instagram, that you can use the whiteboard markers and you can write on them. So if you're packing lunches for your grandkids or your hubby or your own children, you can put little notes on them. If you just want to label things for your refrigerator, then you can do that as well. This one is Tom's Treats, and I like the fact that it is clear on one side so you can easily see what is in them. These are also fantastic to take with you when you're traveling. And so going to the beach, you can throw your cell phone in here, anything that you don't want to have get wet, and then you just press the top of it to seal it. And so great to take with you to the beach, on a boat, wherever there's going to be water. We like to take snacks in these when we are traveling because they're reusable, and so we don't have to pack a bunch of one-use plastic bags with us. And I'll just take a little bottle of dish soap with us when we travel so that I can wash things in a sink in a hotel, use the bathtub if I have to, whatever, wherever I can get, under the faucet, to put a little bit of water and dish soap in these. So, and they are safe to use in the microwave as well. They are made from silicone, so there's no BPA in them. The dishwasher safe, microwave oven safe. They can go in the oven up to 425 degrees. So, I mean, if you find yourself in a hotel room and you buy some broccoli or something, you can pop it in the bag and put a little bit of water in it, and you can microwave it and steam it if you want. So these are going to replace the single-use baggies and Ziploc containers, and instead they're much more environmentally friendly, and it is an investment to begin with, but just remember that you're going to use them thousands of times and not just once and then throw them out. So you can put them in the dishwasher. I usually just hand wash them, and then if you want to prevent having water spots on them, if you dry them with a kitchen towel straight away, that will help prevent water spots, especially if you live someplace that has very hard water and where there's a lot of minerals in the water. Then just dry them. Use your towel, put your towel inside and out, and just give them a nice little dry. And these are great for all kinds of things, packing your lunch, traveling, whatever, storing things in your refrigerator. So we like the silicone reusable bags. Alrighty. Then next up, I think we're going to talk about the Corelle bowls. I'm making a pile over here for you to retrieve later, honey.
Okay.
Okay. So first up, I have the white Corelle bowls. These are 28-ounce soup cereal bowls. You get a set of 6. I think I only have 5 out here right now, but you get a set of 6. We use these all the time, like pretty much every day. So they are great for soup, cereal, a small salad. If you're, going to be setting up a buffet, they're great to put salad dressings and different condiments and things in as well. I have a lot of these. We love these in the wintertime for chili because we like a big bowl of chili. So we'll put brown rice in the bottom and pile our chili up on top.
And I have a comment about that.
Yes.
The chili is usually frozen in one of Tami's super cubes, and so it comes out in this nice little brick that just happens to rest on the top of this. If you use the microwave, we do.
Dr. Greger says it's perfectly
really
fine to use the microwave.
We have other bowls that are an earthenware or a clay. They're really thick and they're clearly stoneware. This is glass. So in the microwave, this dish does not soak up the microwave energy, doesn't block the radio waves that create the heating of the food. So these are optimal for heating things up in the microwave. We do like the other bowls are a little bit shallower and are better for serving for some things, but the bowl itself gets really hot and takes really
Not this bowl, other bowls.
The other bowls take like twice as long because the bowl itself is soaking up the microwaves. These don't do that because they're essentially white glass. So
yes, they are triple layer strong glass bowls, which give you reliability, durability for a very long time. Ultra hygienic, non-porous, easy to clean glass, saves you the trouble of scrubbing hard to get rid of stains. They actually don't stain, so you can use curries in these, tomato paste, tomato sauce based things, and they don't stain. They come really nicely clean, so they can go in the dishwasher or the microwave, and of course they stack, which makes me really happy. And they come with a 3-year warranty as well. So really, really nice. We love them for our big portions of soups and stew and chili that we enjoy. And because they're classic white, they really go with anybody's kitchen, any decor, regardless of what color your other dishes are. They will go nicely with them. I happen to think that food in white dishes really looks great. It just sets off the color and really looks nice. So I love white dishes. Our regular dishes are white. So, and then I love these bowls too. And these are not white.
Did you say the price of the Corelles? I don't think you did.
Oh no, what was the price?
They are on Prime Day deal, 15% off.
15% off.
$29.74 down from $34.99.
Nice. So $29.74 for a set of 6 of those. So those are great. Now here, these are fun and whimsical And you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or go to my blog and look at my photos, you'll see that I use these a lot for my photography photos of food, and they're just really fun and different. Now, I've had my set for quite some time, for a long time, and the ones pictured here now are different patterns, but just as fun and as whimsical as these are. These are really healthy, durable porcelain bowls. So they call them cereal or soup bowls, and you can serve pasta out of them, of course. You can do little salads in them. Oatmeal is great in these as well. If I'm setting up like a buffet for a burrito bowl buffet, a taco buffet, whatever it might be, these make really good containers to put toppings in. So a bunch of chopped green onions, my cheese sauce, shredded lettuce, all kinds of things can go in these, and it just makes for a really fun and pretty, colorful buffet as well. These also do come in different sizes. So we're just showing you these today, but I also have much smaller ones that can be used for like dipping sauces, ketchup and mustard and that kind of thing. And then there's ones kind of in between that are more like about 8 ounces that are really great for desserts, for ice cream and chocolate chia pudding and all those fun, delicious things that we all like. And it's just fun to have them in these creative bowls. I think they look really pretty and festive. So if you look at the page, Tom, can you bring these up?
Yeah, here we go.
You'll see that there's different patterns that they have. And so it looks like that's the patterns that you guys would get if you order them today. And they're just really fun. My mom ordered a set. She saw me post about them on my Nutmeg Notebook Facebook page, and I was so surprised when I was at her house in May that that she had these bowls as well. So dishwasher safe, microwave safe. They can also go in the freezer. Stackable design, which again, you know, I love because then they don't have a big footprint. They don't take up a tremendous amount of room in your cupboard. Wonderful as a gift. So if you know somebody who loves to cook, or they, you know, love to set up pretty tables, then these make just a really excellent gift as well. And they're not that expensive either. So
you have a question too.
Okay, what's your question?
Okay, so I didn't have those evidently in the master list. Are you able to switch? You can switch from, if you lift up on that bar and go to the other page, or does it close it? Like on the phone, where you can just switch panels.
You could use my phone if you want.
Yeah, so you can I'll get that up for you so you can see both the chat and the product.
Oh, so Jesse wants to know, or because Maria asked, is the bowl hot when you get it out of the microwave? Are you talking about the white Corelle bowls?
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking about.
Because we don't actually heat things up inside these bowls,
yeah,
but we will put hot stuff in them. But I actually never put these in the microwave.
She's talking about the Corelle.
Okay.
Only as the food gets hot, and that was my point. Is that the clay bowls, the stoneware bowls, they get the bowl itself gets really hot and is extra hot to pick up. These are only as hot as the food that is in them. They will of course heat up with the food because they're not real thick, but they're not absorbing energy and making their own heat like the other earthenware bowls. That was my point on that.
Yeah, TA says, I ordered the over-the-sink stainless steel mesh colander from your storefront. Thanks for the recommendations. You're welcome, and thank you guys for the order. When you do use our affiliate links, you do help support our work without any additional cost to you, and so we really appreciate that, because someday I might be able to get the cameras that have the lights that tell me which camera Tom has me on. I would love that. So thank you so much. We appreciate that. Okay, so anyway, any questions about these bowls? We love these bowls. They are so much fun. Ooh, I know, I need the Vitamix immersion blender next.
Okay.
And then maybe you can grab me a 1-quart canning jar with a wide mouth lid. as well.
You may put some water in it.
No, because I wasn't gonna
Okay.
I wasn't gonna turn this on. So because people get nervous if I have it plugged in and I'm
That's not
showing
yeah,
it.
that's yeah.
Remember, we've had that happen. Okay, so so excited. Oh, that's not actually what I was gonna do next. I actually was gonna do the stainless steel set next. I got confused. Now I was gonna do the stainless steel set. And we have a video. So let's bring it up on and show them the picture first.
Okay.
I got ahead of myself. So sorry.
That never happens.
Well, it happens all the
Okay,
time.
I hope it's still here. It is still here. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's why I want to talk about it before it goes away, because this is a killer deal, you guys.
And you can see we actually bought it there on the screen. They see we bought it on December 22nd.
Yeah, so we actually, Tom did a lot of research for a stainless steel cookware set for our son. That's what he wanted last year for Christmas. And so after doing all of his research, this is the set that Tom decided on. And what we discovered in his research is that a lot of the test kitchen chefs for Cuisinart actually have this set at home that they use, and they highly recommend. So we found a lot of YouTube videos showing this set. It used to have stainless steel lids, but now they have gone to the clear glass lids, which we enjoy more because you actually get to see the food cooking without having to take the lid off. And so we got this set for our son, and then we asked him if we could do a demonstration for it on our Amazon Live show before he took it home, which of course he allowed us to do. He was happy to do that. And I absolutely love it. We paid twice this amount for it, almost twice. We paid like over $200 for it last year, and it was on sale, and we thought that was a really good deal. So yesterday when we saw it at this price, we were like, oh my gosh, this is almost too good to be true. So we have, we recorded a video of us showing this.
While we had it.
While we had it on Amazon Live, and we're gonna show you that next.
Yeah, so we might be talking about Amazon stuff here, but it's the product we're after. So,
right. So Tom's going to put the video on. Do you want me to keep talking while you figure that out?
yeah, I have to.
Okay, so let me tell you, it is the Cuisinart Professional Performance Tri-Ply 10-piece classic cookware set. Randy, who's also one of our moderators, has this set, and she loves it. I posted a link to it on my Facebook page yesterday, and several people stated that they have this set and they love it. So it has what they call heat surround technology. So it has even heat throughout the bottom and the sides, no hot spots. It also has drip-free pouring because the rims around each pan is tapered. It has the triple ply construction.
Okay, I'm ready.
For optimal heat. Hang on. Cool grip handles, contoured for a firm grip. The handles are all riveted on to ensure a lifetime of perfect balance. They have the tempered glass covers, which help lock in the heat and allow viewing without removing the cover. You get a 1.5 quart saucepan with a glass cover, a 2.5 quart saucepan with a glass cover, a 3 quart saute pan with a glass cover and a helper handle, and a 6 quart stock pot with glass cover, and I'm coveting that stock pot, and an 8 and a 10-inch skillet, and they are dishwasher and oven safe. Okay, and now we're gonna show you the video.
No, it doesn't have sound. Just a second. Just a second. I'm going back to camera one until I find sound on here.
Okay.
Why does it not have sound?
I don't know. we're still working on that. Well, anyway, it's an incredible set and such an incredible value. I can't believe it. So we asked her daughter was over yesterday, and we asked her if she wanted a set of it because it was such a great deal. I was like, I just feel like we should buy a set and give it to somebody.
The tripod
I got it.
stainless
I had the
steel
sound turned off
cookware
on this.
set. So a number of the,
Okay, so now,
it costs twice the amount of this. So this is much more, could I get? And we said, well, we'll buy you a set oil in a stainless steel pan, and that one thing is you put on it.
Wrong
So-
pan.
and it's
Here we
in
go.
A great little pan. All right. Oh, now we're ready to do the Cuisinart. So that's going to be fun. So our son wanted a new set of cookware. And so, of course, he, asked us, like, what could I get? And we said, well, we'll buy you a set, which we did. And so we did our due diligence, and although we said before we give it to you, can we show it on our Amazon show? So Tom and I did a lot of research. We watched a lot of videos, and we decided on this Cuisinart Classic Tri-Ply Stainless Steel Cookware Set. So a number of the test kitchen chefs for the Cuisinart company actually choose this set for themselves to use at home. And we watched a number of videos and cooking demonstrations of them using this set. And we thought, you know what, this will probably last him a lifetime, because we have a set of stainless steel cookware that Tom had before we got married, and we are still using it. So it's going to last and last and last.
so we don't often do unboxings, but this was a brand new box, and so,
We thought, hey, why not?
okay, well, we'll break tradition, because we usually unpackage everything, so but we're breaking tradition and doing an unboxing. So here's a medium-sized lid.
Okay, so one thing that I liked about these, again, you guys, is that they have the clear glass lids. The original set of these, we did see some videos of, and they had all stainless steel lids. And so that was one improvement that they made over time with this
Okay, so,
set.
and all the lids are nicely wrapped and nested in these cardboards and nested within the bowls. Oh, see, this one even has a ring on it, so it doesn't break. So they've been very thoughtful about their packaging. And so we're still making with lids here. Look at, here's another one down inside that
I know,
pot.
this is a really nice
its
set.
ring, with its
This
ring.
is a 10-piece set.
But it's very reasonably priced, like really reasonably
It
priced.
is. It's a really great price for everything that you're getting. And I think all of these pieces that he will, isn't it so pretty? I love the size of this one. Like, I could use a pot
It's
that
deeper
size.
than our boiler pot like
I
this.
like this one. Isn't it cute? It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would like to have that
Oh,
one.
this really is just like Christmas, huh? Okay.
I kind of feel bad doing this, but we'll package it all back up.
He
and-
gave you
and-
permission to even cook in it if you wanted
He
to.
did. He's like, oh, Mom, if you want to cook in it, you can.
Look at that.
I know, it's beautiful.
Nice rounded so you can get stuff out. It won't get caught
Yeah.
in there. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to shift this here.
Right. It would be fun to have, this is a 20-cup little,
Maybe we can buy you just
like,
that one
stock
pot.
pot. I would like that. I would like a pot that size.
Okay, all right. So this show has already costed me money here. Okay. There's a nice little saucepan.
Yeah, and so also, so you can see that they have attached the handles with rivets, so you're not going to have to worry about them falling off. These are nice and heavy. They're very sturdy pots and pans.
Oh, look at here. Look at the markings in here, can they?
Yeah, which is really nice. This one has the markings too. It tells you where the 4-cup line
I'm gonna
is.
try if I can line this up.
I don't know
Right,
if they
yeah,
can,
right
oh,
here.
there, you can see it, yeah.
And so the measurement marks are etched into the stainless steel all the way down.
Yeah, which is really nice. Then if you're putting water or broth in there, you'll know exactly what to do. And also on the inside of the stock pot,
Yeah,
you get that too. And this is 20 cups.
Does that one have measurements too?
Yeah. So I think this will be really nice for him. So here's what it includes. So that's the smaller skillet. So we'll put this one here so they can see everything that you get in it. So this is a 4-cup saucepan. This is an 8-cup saucepan, a 20-cup stock pot. So we have an 8-inch skillet, and we have a 10-inch skillet, and we have a 3-quart saute pan.
Yeah.
So 8, 10, and a 3-quart saute pan. So I think this is a really nice set for someone starting out or someone who's just cooking for like 2 to 4 people. This would be really great for that. Yeah. And
you talked about the rivets, I know already, but look at how substantial that attachment is.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and the price on this is wonderful. It's like what, $217, I think, for this. So anyway, 6-quart stock pot. You have the 8-inch.
Oh, let me get on that other camera.
The 8-inch saucepan. The 8-inch skillet. You have the 10-inch skillet. You have the 3-quart saute pan. You have the 1.5-quart saucepan. So, I mean, I just think this is a really great set. And then you've got the lids, which is wonderful.
Let's see what it has. Let's put the lids on the pots they go to.
Well, and some probably are used on more than one. That one goes here.
It's a game.
It is a game.
And then that goes probably on, well, this pan for sure.
See if it
and that one.
It does fit that one.
Okay, so this one
and then
fits
does
both
this
of
one?
these.
Does this one fit here? No.
Not quite.
So that one doesn't get a
lid.
A lid. Okay, so there we go. So let me tell you, they have what they call their heat surround technology that ensures that the heat is spread evenly throughout the bottoms and the sides of each cookware piece. So that eliminates hot spots. It has a professional triple ply.
Okay. Well, those people, we should have them on the show sometime. They did pretty good, don't you think?
Oh, I hate unboxings. I don't like to do the unboxings, but yeah, that was fun. But anyways, and when we paid, what was it, $217 for it, we thought that was a really great price last December when we bought it for our son, and now it's like $100 less.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wish I had someone who was getting married or something that I could buy that set for, because what an incredible gift.
It's so low. I feel like we should buy one, but you don't really have a reason to.
I don't really have a reason to.
So yeah, there's some procurement paid in that. Question about the handles.
But I really want that 20-quart stock pot.
Well, while you're talking, I'll see if that is.
We looked and tried to find it, and we couldn't find it.
Available separately.
No.
Okay, Laura's asking about the handles. The handles are actually hollow, and they connect with the Y. They connect with a Y. The handle comes in, it breaks into 2 parts where it attaches with the heavy duty rivets, and then it skinnies down, and then it goes into the hollow handle. So that's all important, because stainless steel by itself is not the best conductor of heat. That's why they'll put aluminum or iron plates, either internal, like our stainless is triple ply, which means there's stainless steel and then a layer of iron and then more stainless steel. A lot of brands will have an iron plate on the bottom, because iron is a better conductor of heat. So the stainless steel handles will get warm, but they do dissipate or actually prevent the heat from migrating up the handle. Now, of course, if you have it on a big flame and it's been going for a while, you might want to check it lightly and maybe use a pot holder. But as a rule, no, the handles don't get real hot. They're engineered to resist heat migrating out on the handle. So
Yeah, and David hasn't had any complaints about the cookware. Our son hasn't had any complaints, and I know Randy told me that she has that exact same set and she loves it. And there were some people on Facebook yesterday that also said that they have it and that they absolutely love it, and that is a killer value to be able to get that set for that price right now.
Mona popped on just to say hi. She was with us yesterday.
Oh, she was, yeah.
So she can't stay long today. Yeah, we're covering a number of the same things that we did yesterday, Mona, but for our YouTube folks. So thank you for being there yesterday, and thanks for saying hi today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know if we said it. I said it in the chat. The Cuisinart was one of our most popular things yesterday.
It was.
It was like one of the most purchased things. And then
a lot of people grabbed it.
Yeah, and then a dozen or so of these went out the door too. Mm-hmm. So
okay, so you're going to talk about these next.
Yeah.
The water and the prices. Do you have the prices on these?
I better double check that, huh? Let's see.
We just need to double check everything because, of course, these prices are only good while supplies last.
Okay, this guy is half off, 50% off. It's $49.99 on sale from $99.99. I think I got it for like $79 or something because I needed it when I needed it.
Right.
So, as you know, if you're watching this here, we are plant-based folks. We eat a lot of cruciferous vegetables. Specifically, we eat quite a bit of arugula and kale and spinach and other items. And the kale is very fibrous all the way out of the stem. We've been eating dinosaur kale lately, which is even more fibrous than regular kale, I think, at least close to the stem.
I don't know.
So all these fibers sometimes get stuck between my teeth, and toothpick is not effective at getting it out. Brushing doesn't get it out. And flossing, for whatever reason, between a couple of my teeth, just pushes it in more. And so I thought, we can't ask what our notifications are because I know everybody's Echo device will answer. So I won't. That was our Echo device letting us know that there's some kind of, probably a heat wave announcement. So anyway, back to my conversation. The fibers got stuck in my tooth from the kale, and I couldn't get them out. And so I ordered this from Amazon, and the first time I used it, it blasted it right out. I was in pain for like 2 days because I could not floss out these kale fibers.
And you thought you were going to have to go see the dentist?
I thought I was getting ready to go call the dentist and get help. But I thought, well, I never had a Waterpik. I should try that. Absolutely amazing. It blasted out the kale fiber. I was comfortable instantly. I was amazed at how effective it was. I've been using it ever since. This was like a month ago that this all happened. And so I do use it every day now, particularly after we have our big chopped salad for lunch. And then I go up and brush my teeth and use the water jet to clean out any fibers that are getting stuck in my teeth. If you have any dental work, if you've got any bridges or Pontics or anything like that, if you're wearing braces, a lot of adults are wearing braces these days, this will do a number on cleaning anything out of those. So absolutely, positively can't believe I didn't have this a long time ago. It's one of those devices. I use warm water in it. It has a dial with 10 power settings on it. I tend to use it, start at like 8, and then I'll move it up to 8.5 or 9. 10's a little too powerful for me, but the power's there if you need it. There is when you get to the page for this, there's recommended of these little, they have an orange cap, mouthwash, that I do a cap full in here and I fill this up with water. And that gives you a fresh minty. It's got baking soda and a bunch of other stuff in it that is aids in cleansing. So that, for a plant-based eater, this is bonus. Now, we recently had our trip to Cleveland.
Oh, I was going to finish.
Oh, go ahead and finish. All right.
That are on here. So it does come with multiple tips so that more than one family member can use it. It has 10 different pressure settings. It is a 22 ounce reservoir. with the 10 pressure settings, and it has 90 seconds of flossing time with that 22 ounces of water. So, and it is the first water flossing machine to be approved and recommended by the ADA, which is the American Dental Association. It got their ADA seal of acceptance. And so, so there you go. That's what we have. And it has a 3-year limited warranty on it as well.
That chime was Amazon notifying us through our Echo device that Amazon Fire TVs are now 35% off.
Oh my gosh.
And you can get Calvin Klein men's underwear for 41% off now. So.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
Yeah, it's all here. So that was an Amazon Prime Day chime that we were getting.
Okay.
So anyway.
Mona says, I can't seem to get the Waterpik in my cart. Look and see if you click on it. Is it still available?
Click on it.
Click on it to see if quantities are still
Prime Day
available.
deal, exclusive Prime Day deal.
Try putting
add
it in
to
the cart.
Yep, it's in my cart. It went right to it.
Okay, so it was.
So maybe log out and log back in, but mine went right in.
Yeah, so Tom suggests maybe log out and log back in. It did work for him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just tested it and it went right in.
Okay, so we're on camera too. Correct?
Okay. Yes.
Correct. Okay. So Tom got this and was really, really happy with it.
I'm going to post a direct link for her too.
Okay. And then we were going on our trip to Cleveland to the National Health Association conference to be presenters there to do some cooking demos, and we did some other things. We were volunteers as well. And we had a great time. So you guys, it's amazing. The National Health Association conference was amazing. So he was concerned because he didn't want to take this big thing in our suitcase to the conference. So he went online to look and see if there was another option. And of course, lo and behold, they have a travel version. And so I'll go ahead and pull it out.
Oh, but before you go with the big one, there's a question about the big one.
Okay.
I'm going
Another question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is the Aquarius. That is the one. This is. I can't talk. This is the Waterpik water flosser, and it's the Aquarius one that you see. That's not you. I didn't put the connection back. I have to rehook up your computer.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is the one when you click on the link that is it is the Aquarius. So
okay, and you're answering Tova's question.
Yeah, so it is
Who
the same
asked,
one. This is
Is the Aquarius Waterpik that you purchased, or did you get the higher priced one? Because we always want to state the question first,
Yeah,
and then
thank
answer
you.
it.
No, I bought the Aquarius. I bought this one.
Okay, perfect. And so then you want to talk about the travel one that we got, or do you want me to talk
Keep
about
going because I got to hook up. I got to unhook this the stainless steel video and put it back over on our sharing the Amazon screen thing.
So he didn't want to be without the Waterpik when we were traveling, so he found that they do indeed have a travel one, which does come with a little travel bag. It is a cordless water flosser, handheld design, quiet operation with a rechargeable battery. And so here is the little charger that comes with it. It charges in just 4 hours. It has an LED indicator letting you know when it is time to recharge. Super convenient for travel. Dentists recommended. 9 in 10 dental professionals recommend the Waterpik brand. It is clinically proven and the first water flosser brand to enter the American Dental Association Seal of Acceptance. This one comes with 4 tips. It has 3 pressure settings. It has a removable 7-ounce reservoir, which is top rack dishwasher safe for easy cleaning. It provides you with 45 seconds of floss time. With the rechargeable battery, the magnetic charger, global voltage, a 360 tip rotation, the travel bag, a little tip case that comes with it. It is safe to use it in the shower, which would make it super easy and convenient. And the Waterpik cordless advanced water flosser removes up to 99.9% of plaque and is up to 50% more effective than just using dental floss for improving your gum health. So just fill the reservoir with the warm water, place the tip in your mouth, and start flossing. And couldn't be easier than that.
I've got the numbers here now. I think I can show them.
Okay, cool.
So, so it is the Waterpik cordless advanced water flosser, as shown on our deals page that I linked up earlier in the chat. 45% off, $54.99 for this one. List price was $99.99. And my user commentary on it is, it is not as powerful as the big one, but it can go on the road with you, fits in your suitcase. Did you mention the travel plug that goes into it so you don't have any? There's a little gray travel plug here that goes in the top so that it doesn't leak when you're
No, I didn't
packing it in
mention
the
that.
suitcase. Little push button here to release that, and then this kit of tips that is included in it right here.
In a little travel case, no
Yeah.
less, which is
Yeah.
really nice.
So anyway, but I did buy it.
Don't forget this one.
I did buy it here on June 9th before our trip, and
It came like the next day.
yeah, and I think I paid probably closer to $80 for it. So I got a little bit off, but not this much.
Okay, cool. Thank you, honey. So next up is the portable induction cooktop. So if you could bring it up and let us know the price on this one,
Okay.
that would be great. So this is a countertop burner induction hot plate, if you will. And I see I'm on camera one. I see you.
Yeah,
switched
you're on
me.
your camera.
Okay, so I use the induction burner for cooking demonstrations and sometimes for our videos. And when we were doing cooking classes in our house, I would use it because I could set it up on my island so that everyone would be able to see rather than me clear over at my stove. And this is great for the portability. It's not all that heavy. So if you need an extra burner, like during the holidays or for cookouts, I know a lot of people say, you know, they have a small stovetop, they don't have enough space to do a tremendous amount of cooking. This gives you an extra burner. If you are going on a road trip, some people take this with them so that they can cook in their hotel room, or they, you know, get Airbnb room. It allows them to still be able to, you know, heat up water for tea or coffee, to make hot oatmeal, to stir fry some vegetables, whatever it might be. So some people like these for their, when they go camping, if they're going to a campsite where they're going to have electricity, or they put it in their motor home so that they have it, and it works great. So the wonderful thing about it is it's instant heat, and then once you shut it off, the heat is gone. It also has an auto shut off, so if you take the pan off, then it knows that it doesn't need to be producing heat, and it will shut off. So it's all a touch control panel. It is a little bit of a learning curve getting used to using induction, but I rather like it. And I think when we remodel my kitchen, knock on wood, I want to remodel my kitchen. Just have to convince somebody of that. I think I'm going to do an induction cooktop because very, very clean. Gas is really, really dirty, and I'm so tired of, you know, having to clean up the stovetop from gas. So anyway, what's the price on this today, Tom?
It is 33% off from $152.99, reduced today to $101 $98.
Wow.
So just to sketch over it, why couldn't they make it $99.99? What's up with that?
I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, it's basically $51 off.
Okay, so I'm going to let you take this stuff away, and next up will be the Ninja, so I'll let you carry the Ninja
Okay.
over. And we'll get rid of this stuff. Okay, any other questions that you guys have about anything that we've talked about so far? I'm happy to answer those questions for you. You've got the idea list, but if I tap on them, it doesn't take me to the page, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Here, there's the list of all the things we're talking about right there.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Alrighty, so next up we're going to talk about the Ninja, the SP101.
And the 351.
And that are the countertop ovens with the flip away capability. So, full disclosure here, a few years ago, Amazon...
Sorry for the noise.
No worries. Amazon contacted us and said, hey, can we send you a Ninja air fryer to test out? And, we get offers all the time for all kinds of stuff, and we turn most of them down. But because so many people had asked us about less expensive air fryer, my beloved Breville is back here on my countertop. And so we thought, okay, well, that'll be great. We'll get it. We'll try it. We'll do a video on it, and then we'll give it to one of our adult kids. Well, as you can see, it is still here. And so we do actually really like it. So this is the Ninja toaster oven / air fryer, and it has what they call the flip up and away capability. And so what this does is when you are not using it, it allows you to set it in an upright position. And so then you get half of your counter space back. And when you want to use it, then you simply flip it back down. And so you can see now it's going to take up more space on your counter, but then when you're done, then you just flip it up and now you've got that counter space back again. So that is pretty cool. It also has access to the inside from the bottom when it is in the upright position, so that you can get in there and clean it, if you will. And I'm going to just put it down and turn it around to show you. So it has a really great toaster function. In fact, Tom likes the toaster function of this better than the Breville, just because it's closer to the heating element in here, and so the toast is faster. It toasts faster. But the Breville has a really great toaster and large capacity as well. So Tom, will you also hand me the broiler pan? So this does come with a baking rack, and the position of the baking rack and the air fryer rack are fixed. They are not changeable. The baking rack has to be where it is, and the air frying rack only works in the top slot. It also does come with a broiler pan as well. And as far as the capacity goes, it actually has pretty good capacity. So this is clean, but it is stained. This is just a little non-stick mat that we put on it just because it makes it much easier to clean the air fryer rack. But you can see it has pretty good capacity for an air fryer, much larger than the bucket style air fryers have. So we do like that about it. So I have used this to air fry, to bake brownies, to cook potatoes, to bake muffins in. It'll hold a 6-cup muffin pan, and it will accommodate a 9-inch square casserole dish or a round casserole dish as well. So the drawback about this one compared to the Breville is that because of the depth of the oven. It doesn't have a lot of clearance when you're using the air frying rack. Sometimes I have those really big Japanese sweet potatoes and I oven roast them and chill them, and then I like to cut them in half and air fry them. If it's a really fat one, it might not fit in here, or it might just be too close to the heating element, and so the top of it will get burnt or get done really, really fast. So you just have to watch it. And also, if it's a really big piece of corn on the cob, then it might not fit in here. So that is when we would suggest then, if you want more capacity, that you go with the larger one, because they do have a larger one. So what is the price on this one?
Okay, so
for
this
the SP101 today?
Yeah, it's 32% off. Regular price $219.99. Today deal is $149.95.
So $149.95 for this,
Yeah.
to get a really good little toaster oven, toaster, air fryer. It can broil, it can bake, it, you know, it has 8 different functions. You can do your bagels in it as well, and the air fryer works really well. So I've, you know, made all my favorite air fryer recipes in here to test it out, and it works really well. So for the money, we feel like it's a really good deal.
But there's this one, the 351, and it's 42% off. It's only $179, and you can see it, and it's product dimension. It's 8.15 inches tall. It's a couple inches taller than the other one. And I apologize, they're showing unknown food products in here. But you have quite a bit more height available inside this unit. So we are liking that model because it allows us to, I'm off screen here, I gotta readjust that camera.
So how much?
Oh, it's another, like another, the interior, and it's interior, so you're not really going to be able to measure that way.
Okay.
I don't know if they give us interior dimensions.
All right. But the other one is going to have more space inside of it, which would be nice. So really that's my only real complaint about this one. It has the removable crumb tray down here. So if you do toast, or, you know, or your potatoes or anything makes a mess, then the crumb tray is removable so that you can wash it. It is aluminum rather than stainless steel. The Breville, you know, is stainless steel, but, you know, the Breville is more expensive. And I also do like that it has the glass door so that you can peek and see what's going on without having to open the door as well. And then it does have cord storage on the back of it, which is really nice. So, you know, you don't have a big long cord that you have to try to figure out how to hide. So if you're looking for a toaster oven and you don't have a lot of counter space, or you just don't want to spend the, you know, over $300 for the Breville one, then we think the Ninja is a really good alternative. So what I did when we were looking at the Breville is I looked at the dimensions, and then I took like a paper grocery bag and cut it out to be the dimensions of the Breville, and then just tested like where would I put it in my kitchen. And then it turned out that, you know, it was going to fit really well on that little counter over by the fridge. And so that's what we went with at that time, and been very happy with it. And we've, you know, used the Ninja for all these years as well. And because sometimes one of us will be doing something in the Breville and the other one wants to cook something as well, and so we can have them both going at the same time. So, and it gives you an extra little oven too when you have company and you have more things that you need to make. So next up is going to be the Instant Pots.
Okay. You want to do the 6-quart regular one first? I can bring that up on screen here. See what
Absolutely.
Let's see what the deal is here. So, what camera is this? This is camera 4. Okay.
We'll bring that up.
Okay, so we bought this one 2 times. This is the Instapot Duo 7.
Oh, so wait,
Oh, no,
first let me answer some questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Lori wants to know, is it difficult to hold the portable Waterpik? How much does it weigh when it's full of water? And how much vibration is there in the hand? She has carpal tunnel and she's worried about dropping it.
Okay, you can, it's got a little pump on there, so it's just going, you know, it's not like holding a drill or even a jackhammer because it's just a water pulse. So you feel a slight vibration, but it's nothing that I would find objectionable. It's not real heavy because it holds a small amount of water. In fact, I wanted to mention the portable one, which I'm happy to do this. I have to fill the little reservoir twice out of the tap with lukewarm water. The big one, no, that one bucket of that thing does the whole job. But the little one, to work my mouth, I had to fill it twice. But it is pretty lightweight. So
does it tell you maybe in the description?
There would be in the description.
It'd tell you how much it weighs.
Yeah. But I didn't find.
You could put it on the scale and just see empty how much it weighs, and then add however many ounces.
Okay, I'll do that.
Right after you give me the Instant Pot.
Okay, well I'm trying to.
And then while you're looking that up, Tova says, "What did you mean about a learning curve to work with the induction burner?" Oh, because you have heat right away. You turn it on and it cooks much faster. And I'm used to gas. I have cooked on gas for, I don't know, 40 years or longer. And so I'm used to regulating everything and knowing where to put my burner on that. And with the induction, you have numbers. You're using numbers, you know, put it on 5, put it on 7. So you have to learn when you're sauteing onions, you know, what works best for you. I did not have to buy any special pans. We had plenty of our pans that work on it, and so that was, you know, we didn't have to buy anything different. Let's see. Yeah, so Jessie says induction ready is easy to tell because if a magnet sticks to the bottom of your pots and pans, then it can be used on induction. Yes, that is the easiest way to do it. And so, yeah, my pots and pans were, most of them were a stainless steel set that Tom had before we got married, and, you know, well before induction was even around, and we can use those, and it's great.
This weighs 12 ounces. The little Waterpik weighs 12 ounces.
Okay, so the little portable Waterpik weighs 12 ounces.
And it maybe holds at most a half a cup of water?
I think it said 7 ounces.
Okay.
I think it was 7 ounces.
Okay.
I'd have to look at it again.
All right.
So
I've got the numbers on your Instapot ready too. When you're ready. Or while you're reading, I'll check this. Okay, the Instapot Duo that Tammy's about to talk to is the 9-in-1. And this is like the Prime Day / Black Friday price range of these guys. 46% off Prime Day deal, $69.99 down from $129.99. And this listing is showing both the 6-quart and the 8-quart is not on a Prime deal. This sale is exclusive to the 6-quart. So you can see there's pretty big price difference there. So that's a real 46% discount that we're looking at.
And this is the 9-in-1.
The 9-in-1, yeah.
Okay. So
back to you. You're on camera 1.
So the 9-in-1 electric pressure cooker has slow cooker, rice cooker, steamer, saute, yogurt maker. I don't know why I can't talk today. A warmer and a sterilizer. And then there also is an app that you can download with recipes. I don't know how many of them are plant-based. I have never looked at it. So, you know, we have, I don't know, we have 5 or 6 pressure cookers. Sometimes I'll have them all going if we're really doing major
We
batch
have as
cooking.
many as we need.
We have as many as we need. That's right. Things that I love about it is that it's like fix it and, you know, and forget it. Put everything in it, turn it on, and it's going to do the work for you. And you don't have to babysit it like you do a pot that's on the stove. Slow cookers, I used to use slow cookers a lot. It does have slow cooker function. But what I like is that it cooks really fast. And so, you know, I don't have to pre-soak my beans. Sunday, I made my smoky beans and rice to take to a potluck. And, you know, I just threw everything in there, turned it on, and just checked it before we left, gave it a stir and took out the bay leaves, and it was good to go. And so I just love that. I didn't have to pre-soak my beans. I just rinsed everything, put my beans, rice, and my water and my seasonings in, and my onion, and ooh, ready to go. So love that. And it stayed hot. We plugged it in when we got to the potluck, put it on warm, and everything stayed hot. Nothing burned. I love that they come with a stainless steel liner. It's not nonstick. There's no coating that's going to peel off, or, you know, nothing that's going to need to be replaced. And so super easy to use. We take one with us when we go on road trips because we like to stay in hotels or Airbnbs where we can have a little bit of a kitchen so we can do our own cooking. I can cook potatoes in here, sweet potatoes, saute vegetables. I can make us a soup. I can make us some kind of a grain. You know, it's just so multi-purpose that we can do so much with it. I can cook in a hotel room that doesn't even have a kitchen. I'll set up the ironing board. I'll put a towel over the ironing board, and that will become my work surface. I take my own cutting board and a knife, and I have this, and, you know, I can cook for us the whole time that we're gone. We take a cooler, and it's just great. So these are wonderful wedding gifts, Christmas gifts, a gift for yourself. I can have beans going in one pot, rice going in another. You know, we just can make so many things in an instant pot. So I love them. It is, you know, I think when you first get it, a little bit scary. This isn't your mother's pressure cooker. You know, they're very safe to use and easy to use. You do the water test that it has you do in the book the first time that you use it, so that you just get used to the sounds that it makes and how to operate it. And from there, you'll just take off. And I have multiple videos on the YouTube channel here, as well as recipes on the blog showing you how to make different things in it. So you can't go wrong. So there's 3-quart, 6-quart, 8-quart, and I believe, is it a 10-quart that they have now too?
But the 6-quart is the only one on
But
deal right now of this model.
It's the 6-quart of this model that is on sale right now.
Okay, so in terms of the 8-quart,
Yes.
is the Instapot Pro. It's the Instapot Pro 10-in-1 pressure cooker, and I am this is the 8-quart configuration. It's 33% off at
Nice.
$113.04, down from $169.95. The Instapot Pro. Do you have some sheet on what its functions are? On the 10-in-1, you've got the 10-in-1 sheet there, right?
I have the Instant Pot Pro 10-in-1 pressure
Okay,
cooker.
what's different on it? That it's what do they add? I've got rice, grain cooker, steamer, saute, sous vide, yogurt maker, sterilizer, warmer. Includes a free app with over 1,900 recipes. And this one is black, and it's an 8-quart.
Oh, it also has a cake setting so that you can make a cake baker and steamer function as well, which I have never used. It also it's the one that has the handles. So we have the 6-quart that has the handles.
I don't know that this one has that, does it?
I thought I just read that.
No, that's the Pro Plus that has that. Oh, wait, look at here. Look
Oh,
yeah, it does have handles.
the Pop
Easy
Pro.
grab handles. They're there. I apologize. Good thing somebody's paying attention. Can I click on that picture? Oh, I can. Look at there.
yeah, so we have a
So that-
6-quart that has the handles, and I absolutely love it. I
Yeah.
love that it has the handles. It makes it very easy to take it out and to pour from it. And you can take it out and set it on a trivet on the table to serve out of if you want to, because it's a beautiful stainless steel liner, and so it looks really nice. So I
Okay.
actually really enjoy having the handles on it.
Okay. All right.
So it also has the upgraded gentle steam release switch with the diffusing cover over it to reduce the noise and prevent splashing.
So it's not the auto release, it's a gentle.
It's a gentle.
Yeah, because the Pro Plus has the auto steam release.
Right. It just has the gentle release, so it doesn't spit and sputter as much steam as the others. Okay, now we've got what I jumped ahead on, the Vitamix immersion blender that I jumped ahead on earlier. So we have it. You guys, I love this. So you know that I have loved cooking, well, pretty much all my life. I started cooking when I was 10. My mom worked nights, and when I was 10 years old, I had to start cooking dinner for my family, for my 3 brothers and my dad. So, whoo, that was tough, let me tell you. My mom would get stuff prepped before she would leave, and then she would tell me what to do. And boy, do I have some horror stories that I could share. But I'm not gonna today. But anyway, I love to cook. My mom loves to cook. Her mom loved to cook. And they shared that love of cooking with me. I have used many, many different brands of immersion blenders over the years. And the Vitamix immersion blender is by far the best, most powerful, and most efficient immersion blender I have had. Now, it is called an immersion blender because you can actually immerse this right into your Instant Pot if you are making a creamy soup, like my ginger curry butternut squash soup. You make everything in the Instant Pot, and then it needs to be pureed. And if you don't have an immersion blender, you have to ladle it into your high-powered blender and blend it, and you can only do, 1 pitcher at a time. With the immersion blender, you just put this down in the pot and you can blend it all at one time. It's amazing, and it gets it velvety smooth. So I made Chef AJ's cauliflower bisque and one day, and we had her and her husband Charles over, and when she went to serve herself, she said, "Oh my gosh, this is so creamy. How did you get it so creamy?" And I said, "Well, I used an immersion blender." And she said, "Well, I use an immersion blender too, and it doesn't come out like this." I said, "Well, do you have the Vitamix immersion blender?" And she said, "No." And I said, "That's the reason, because this thing does an equal job to the blender, except I don't have to pour hot soup into my blender container." So this is a 625 watt motor. It has one-hand operation. So many of the immersion blenders have like a dial on top that requires you to be holding this with one hand and then changing the speed with the dial on top. They have done away with that. They have the off-on switch is here, and you do have to be holding it in the whole time that you use it. So if you let go, it stops. So you have one finger on that, and then there's another button right below it that adjusts the speed, and it has 5 speeds, and it has a readout that lights up on top. So as you're using it, you can see what speed you are on, and you have full control over that. So 5 speeds. Then it has this, can you do the close-up for me, Tom? And I'll do a little bit of white papers here so they can see. So it has this special bell design on the bottom. This is where the blade is, and no worries, I don't have it plugged in, so I can't accidentally turn it on. And so this bell design is great because it helps with the suction. One, it helps prevent this from getting sucked to the bottom of your pot, and also because of the way that they have made it, it helps pull the liquid in so that everything gets pulled into those blades and gets pureed. Also, they have made this out of a different material, not stainless steel, so it will not scratch the bottom of your pot. So you can use it in a lot of different pots, even if you do have a non-stick one, and that blade is never going to come in contact with your pot. And there is no stainless steel here that will scratch your pot either. And so super easy to clean as well. You can blend in any container that has a 3-inch opening or larger. So a quart-sized jar that has a wide mouth on it, you can actually use this down in there. You can make a small smoothie, a quart-size smoothie, right in your jar. You can do a lot of blending right in a jar, which is really cool. Nice feature that it can do that. Then with this particular set, for the Prime Day deals, you are also going to get the attachment with the little wire whisk as well. Easy to attach and detach, as you can see. Super simple to do that. And so with this, if you want to do like meringue using aquafaba, which is the broth from cooked garbanzo beans, you can do that. If you're mixing up some kind of a light sauce, then you can use the wire whisk for that as well. And there is a mini food processor. And can you put me back on on one? There is a mini food processor attachment that you can also get. It's not included in today's deal, but it is a separate attachment. It is a great little mini food processor. I love it. I use it, and it's fantastic. So this is so nice to have. And we'll put this one back on. And super easy to use and does a great job. I absolutely love it. And Tom, will you give us the price on this today?
Sure.
Because I know it's really good. Oh, and I do want to say it has a very long 5-foot cord as well. So wherever your outlet is, you've got plenty of length here to be able to reach your pot.
Okay, so what's going on price-wise? This retails for just the blender, and actually what we would have paid for ours was $149.95 for just the blender, no attachments. This kit comes with the immersion blender, the whisk, and this little carrying bag that you can put it in, like this is showing. If I can make that, well,
there you go.
It's not exactly bigger, but anyway. And the whisk attaches on there. Here's a full-size image storing it. So, and so back to, how do I get back to the numbers? Here we go. 32% off, $129.95. You know, we will often have this on promotion for $25 off on our Vitamix affiliate page, but for a few dollars more, you're picking up the whisk and you're picking up the storage bag. So a good deal for this one. If you want to buy accessories for the immersion blender, in the show notes of this video, you'll find a universal link to our Vitamix page, and you can shop products there. There was a comment that somebody bought one on Black Friday but didn't get the whisk. Ours didn't come with the whisk. We happened to get a kit, a different kit that has a base and a stir jar, and the whisk came in a different kit. But this is what they're showing here today for Amazon. So to get accessories, go to the show notes and go down to the Vitamix link for Nutmeg Notebook, and that will take you on to the main product page, and you can search products from there if you want to accessorize something for your existing blender. Yeah, we got that in a kit with this thing too, didn't we?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so this
it's
is the little mini food processor.
Yeah, and these are not showing on the Amazon page. I'm talking about our Vitamix page with the link in the show notes.
Right. So this isn't. I don't think this one is on deal.
It's not. Well, it's not even on Amazon.
It's not on Amazon. So you have to get this from Vitamix, and you know they provide different packages to Amazon. They have different packages, kits, bundles, I think they call them, on their on the Vitamix website. And this may have come with this when we got it, but this attaches to the.
Yeah, when you search Vitamix immersion blender, you get all kinds of other brands come up. You know, if
I'm
you
sure.
do like a 5-piece set, so it's really misleading. You have to go to Vitamix to get this stuff.
Right. So this just attaches here, and then it runs the little mini food processor and works great. So, you know, if I just need to chop some garlic or some nuts or something, I can just do it right in there. It's nice and easy to do, and it works great. So if I, you know, have a job where it's too small to use my regular food processor, then I'll just do that. So somebody asked any other uses for the whisk attachment with our way of eating. For different sauces, if you make different types of sauces with there's like some Italian dressings that you make with aquafaba, different things like that.
Aquafaba, I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, to do that. It says batters, aquafaba, meringues, and more, quick and easy. So I actually haven't used this, and so I don't have any specific things to give you that you can use it for. It would just depend on, you know, what you make, I guess. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay. What's next on your
list? That I would make with it. But I would go to the Vitamix website and look at recipes that they have to get ideas on what to use that with.
Anything to use a regular hand mixer for, you know, except not heavy dough type of stuff.
No, it would be something that you would use whisks.
Whipping, yeah.
Whisks for.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want next?
Okay. So next up, we're going to do the Vitamix blenders, which you guys, when we were in Cleveland, we got to go to the Vitamix headquarters. We got to actually meet the CEO of the company. We got to meet we have a manager who manages us because we are affiliates with Vitamix. We got to meet him. We got to have an amazing tour. I got to meet the chefs in the test kitchen. I got to tour the test kitchen at Vitamix. It was very fun and very exciting.
I'm going to share that with everybody.
And they did let us videotape it, and we did some interviews with some of the people, and we are going to be posting those on YouTube. We're super excited about that. And we love the company even more now. We were already loving our products, but everybody there is so passionate about working for Vitamix, and they love Vitamix, and it really had the family feel to it. So anyway.
Now, do you want the ascent first and then do the others, or?
However you want to do it.
Well, you get that page up. I can bring it over.
However you want to do it.
Because then you can talk about all the features it has.
Okay,
and then we can show the others that as they kind of change.
So, okay, well, let me close this door, move my chair, because I'll need to stand up for that. Move my footstool. All right, so we will talk about our blender first and the food processor as well. Oh, there it is. I'll grab the food processor. It's over here. There's just so many things to show you today. You should
We're almost,
see.
we're
Almost done.
We're almost done.
But our kitchen is just like, we've got appliances and stuff everywhere today. Okay, perfect. So this is...
And I got to see what configuration they're doing on Amazon with, what size container.
Okay.
It does come with a tamper. I left the tamper
Oh yeah,
laying somewhere.
let's grab the tamper right there. So this is the A3500 Ascent series. This is one of what they call the smart blenders. It has the self-detect system. That means that all of the containers that I put on it, the machine can self-detect what container I have on it, and it knows how it should operate given the container that I'm using on it. And so I will tell you this, that all of the Vitamix blenders of the main line of blenders can all do the same functions. What the difference is, and there's a lot of different models, what the difference is the functionality that they have. But they, all of the main blenders all have the same motor base, and they can do all the same functions. And so what you're looking at is what kind of functions, what kind of options do I want on the front of it. So, and the Ascent and the Venturist are the two models that have the self-detect system, which allows you to use some of the other self-detect accessories that they now have. So Tom's you're gonna look this up, and so I can tell them.
Let me get the link in here before I lose it.
Okay, so that I know which container.
Yeah, because there's different. If you just go to Amazon, there's a number of different Ascent listings.
Right.
So.
L. Penny says, love Vitamix, can't wait to see your video. Is the thing your coffee cup is on a warmer or just a coaster? It's just a coaster today. And okay, so Tom just put the link for the Ascent in the chat so that you can see that.
Okay,
so,
and then here I've got the page ready.
Okay.
So.
What size container does it come with?
Okay, so this one is, because there's a couple of them on the page. One's only 8% off. This is the one that's 19% off.
Okay.
So normally $649.95. This is the 64-ounce container on the fully automatic Ascent base with all the automatic settings.
Okay.
And it's $527.31 down from $649. So it's like $120 some off.
Okay, so
which is a very meaningful discount on the Ascent series, which is their flagship line right now.
Right, right. So so this is one of the more expensive blenders. This particular one does have a little bit heavier housing, and because of that, it is just slightly quieter than some of the others. So we did notice that it seemed to be a little bit quieter, and so we did ask about that, and they said yes, even though it's the same motor, it's just the housing on it is a little bit heavier duty. So the one that is on the deals today is going to come with this large capacity 64-ounce container that you see here, and it has a 4-prong blade in it. The reason that the container has all these different shapes to it in here, I don't know if you can see that or not, is because this helps it to make a vortex that pushes everything down into those blades. That's why it is so awesome of a blender. It is a high-powered blender that you can put cashews in here, you can do all kinds of things in here. It will just puree everything and make it silky smooth. And then the lid just clamps on, and the center comes out, and it can also just be like a little measuring cup. It measures an ounce, or it also has a mark for a ½ ounce. So if you need to add a little bit of broth or water or lemon juice, you can use it with that. This also gives you a place for the tamper, and it's going to come with a tamper. There are other high-powered blenders that do not have a tamper. I had one of those, and I was so happy when I got a Vitamix to have the tamper. So if you're making a green smoothie, if I'm making the nacho cheese sauce, whatever it is, you can push the food down and you can see it clears that blade because it's made specifically for this container, and so it will not touch the blade, but it helps you push the contents down in there. Great when you're making nice cream in here, when you're using your frozen bananas and your mangoes in here, and you can push them down into that blade so that they get all creamy and smooth. So this is your large capacity. You can do a lot in this. You can really load it and it can handle the job. So you get, let's see, this one has 5 program settings. So for smoothies, hot soups, dips and spreads, frozen desserts, and it has a self-cleaning. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to have to stand there and adjust the speed, then having the presets is really great because it's going to know exactly what it needs to do. You've told it you're doing a smoothie, and so it knows how to act and what speed to use, and it knows how long to go for. And so you can put everything in there and it will do the rest for you. So that's an advantage of it. For the self-cleaning, you're going to put water in here, you're going to put a drop of dish soap, and then you're going to push the self-cleaning and let it run. It runs for approximately a minute and it gets clean. Now what we do when we make something in the blender, we take the, empty the contents out, we rinse it out with some water, then fill it halfway with hot water and a drop of dish soap, and we wash it right away. If you do that right away, it gets everything clean from underneath the knives to the top. Even the lid will get clean. Now, if a whole bunch is splattered up here, on the inside, you might need to take a dishcloth and wipe that off a little bit, but it does a great job. Just don't let it set and dry on. If you do that, then it's going to be harder to clean. But I find cleaning this to be super easy and using it to be super easy. Because this spins at such a high speed, it can actually create heat, and you can make a hot soup in it. When Tom makes our chipotle nacho cheese sauce, it's hot enough to serve it right from the blender when he's done making it. I can make a hot soup in it. It's incredible. You can make frozen treats in it. It has a pulse function as well. So I can make my salsa in it and use the pulse function so that I can still have it be chunky. But if I want it to be smooth, then I can go ahead and just run it on the regular blender cycle and I can make it smooth. So you have control with it as well. So let's see, what else do I want to say? It does have a built-in timer so that you avoid over or under processing things as well. It's amazing. It does everything that I want it to do. We use our Vitamix every day for something. Of course, I'm using it when we're batch cooking. I make a lot of salad dressings in it. I make stuff for the grandkids in it. All of my recipes for the CREAMi, the Ninja CREAMi, you can process those in your blender container first before you freeze them. I'll make soft serve in here for the grandkids. Whoa, you okay, babe? I'll make my chocolate chia pudding in here. I mean, there's just so much you can do. And so really great price to get this and then have the self-detect technology as well. And then I'll show you, should I show the food processor accessory now? And then we'll, because it's on sale as well.
Yeah, because it goes with self-detect.
Yeah. So this is the Vitamix food processor. So I have a Cuisinart food processor, a very expensive one. It was over $500 that Tom got me from Williams.
Yeah,
Sonoma.
it's 14% off. It's still $172 down from $199. So it's $172.
So $172 for the food processor. And I was talking to Wanda Huberman on the phone one day, and she said, Tami, do you have the Vitamix food processor attachment? And I said, I don't. And she said, I do. She said, I love it. I think you would love it too. So I told Tom, and so we got one. And she was right. I do love it. I use my food processor so much more now because it's so easy to get this out and to use it. So my Cuisinart was very difficult to clean. This is super easy to clean, and that part I absolutely love. I also like that this has a small footprint. It doesn't take up a tremendous amount of space in my cupboard because they made it so it would stack. I love that. My base sits out all the time on my kitchen counter to the right of my sink because we use it all the time. And so my base is always out. When I want to use my food processor, all I have to take out is this. And it's so much lighter weight than just the base of my Cuisinart food processor. So I love how this stacks. So this is an 8-cup capacity, 64 ounces. It comes with the S blade. And so this just sits right on top of here. It has the self-detect system. So the food processor attachment only works on the Vitamix blenders that have the self-detect system.
Ascent and Venturist.
Yeah, the Ascent and the Venturist are the two types that have the self-detect technology.
That's a standard Ascent on the left, our model in the middle, and then the Venturist on the right.
Okay, and so then it also does have, I'll just turn it this way so you can see, there is a release button right here. So if you want to just take off just the food processor container, you can do that, and then it easily slides back down on the unit. And then this lid comes off, and it actually attaches to the holder for the different shredding and slicing blades. And when I first got it, there was just the 2 blades available. Now there's a whole array of blades that are available for you to use. And then the lid just snaps on, and then you have the chute. You have 2 feeding chutes here to use. So you can, fit a potato down in there if you want to shred a potato or a large batch of carrots, whatever it may be. And the shredding discs work really, really well. And so it does everything that I need it to do, and it has enough capacity for me with the 64-ounce capacity, and it works great. So very happy to have the food processor attachment for my Vitamix. I just keep that in the cupboard, and then I pull it out when I need it, and it works great. So any questions about that? Sherry wants to know if anyone has a smaller capacity food processor that they like a 4 to 5 cup capacity. Kat has a Blendtec that she says is great and does not need a tamper. I had a Blendtec, and I had so many problems with it, and the company was not really didn't have good customer service when we called them about it, and we actually did return it, and we got a Vitamix instead, and I've had no problems with my Vitamix. But we bought the Blendtec because our son worked at Baskin-Robbins, and at that time Baskin-Robbins had the Blendtec blenders, and he was all excited about them.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that yours works great.
Yeah. On Sherry's question, you're still using your old Cuisinart 4-cup, I think, for small. You're using the old Or you use that new,
I have
with that stick blender. You use that thing that goes with the stick blender that you were showing.
Yes, I use that. I don't know what the capacity is on it. Where did it go? Is it over there?
Yeah, you used to use your little 4-cup Cuisinart.
Yes.
But now you use this.
Yes.
So,
and what is the capacity on this
I might have that old Cuisinart on our
Okay, so this
page.
one is a 4-cup. This one is a 4-cup. And it works great. And I still have that little Cuisinart.
I'm going to see if it's on our kitchen
and
appliances
it
page.
might have been a 4-cup as well. Okay. All right.
Food processor.
You're doing it. Okay, so that's where we are at with this.
Yeah, mini prep. We have there's several of them here to choose from. I'm just looking at this page right here.
Yeah.
So Amazon.com, there's this one that might be bigger. So here, 4-cup chopper grinder. I'll grab a link for that and I'll drop it right in the show notes. But we have an old version of this one that Tami was using. So
I still have it.
Yeah.
I think one of the grandkids dropped the lid and cracked the lid on it. That's what happens.
All right. So yeah, this is the modern version of the one that we have, small food processor. Okay. I'm bouncing all over the place on the screen here. Sorry, everybody. Okay, we should be, I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Okay, can we move on to the next blenders?
Yes.
All righty.
Oh, you need to go this way with this one.
Okay, so we're going to show you some other blenders that are on Prime deals right now. Here, I'm going to get these out of the way. You can bring over the blenders, Tom.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do the 2 propels.
Okay.
The 5 function and the 3 function, and then we'll take those away, and then I'll deal with the E310 and E320 last, I think.
Okay.
Just to keep it
simple.
Simple, yeah.
All right.
And I got to figure out, which camera. We're on the right camera here. Okay. That's
Do you want to talk about these?
I don't have in general. This is the new, I don't even know, I have to sit down because I'm not on screen. Okay, this is the new Propel series. And
we need to go to 1. 2? No, you got it. Oh, you're on it now.
I'm on 2.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, look at our output screen. This is delayed over here. This is
That's the one I was looking at, and I thought, he's not on screen. Where is he?
No, it was throwing me off. You have to go by the monitor image
great.
up there. So this is the new Propel series. And what they've done is they've put a lot of the full function that Tami, we won't go over all the details again, but Tami just went over all of the functions on the Ascent. And they are all, is that on this close-up? It is. I think I can go here. Yes. So all of the functions that Tami just covered on the Ascent are all right here in an analog format on the new Propel series. So we're getting all of those functions. We're not getting the digital readout or the timer that we have on the Ascent, but we have all of the functions. And then of course the speeds up 1 through 10. Same 2.5 horsepower motor, same pulse switch, same on-off switch, and let's pay attention to the container size because I've got a 64-ounce sitting on there and I don't know if that's correct. Okay, this is the 750 I'm showing you right now, And that does come with the 64 ounce. It's 37% off. It's $3.99. So in terms of getting a Propel series blender, I'm behind again. If you're wanting to get into Propel system, the only thing that's different here from what Tami covered on the Ascent is it does not have the self-detect, so it's not compatible, for instance, with the food processor, but it has all of the other functions in an analog basis that the Ascent does. It may not be as quiet as the Ascent, but that's a subjective thing for each user. But same 2.2 horsepower motor in terms of food prep, other than the self-detect, can do everything that the Ascent series can. So and at 37% off, this is a very meaningful deal. This is one of the ones I wanted to really point out, is that for a straightforward Vitamix blender, great product, all the functions, very, very good price. This is the model 510 in the new Propel series. And if I can switch, I need to get it into the camera. I need to bring it over.
Sure.
Here. And it is, you can see here, all of the same conversation, except there's only now 3 functions. There's the smoothie and the frozen dessert and the hot soup. Incidentally, those are 3 that we use the most.
Most, yeah.
Other than the washing, there's ours has an auto wash function, but that's not too tough to do on your own. So they've just reduced some of the electronics. Same motor, same housing. This is coming with, let me switch over to that other unit on the page here.
I think it has the 48 ounce.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's a smaller, there's the E310. Did I not get it on? Let me go to our carousel where I had everything listed. I'm going to switch over to your camera for a second. I got to find this. I got you on screen right now.
Okay. Well, just oh, I think my head's cut off.
Oh, because you're standing up.
I got to sit down then. So,
Here, I found it.
Just let you know that the containers are BPA free. Oh, and this one does come with a nice little tamper as well.
Yeah, this is the right top. This is the right top.
That fits in the smaller container that comes with. And so...
I have my pricing when you're ready.
Okay, go for your price.
Okay, so this one is $429. It's 10% off. Regularly $479. So, so what was the price of the other one? The one that I was just talking about?
3 something, I thought.
No, I am using the wrong mouse on the wrong computer.
Karen
yeah,
says,
it's $3.99. So really, right now, folks,
this is the better deal.
This, you get the full-size carafe and you get the 5 functions. This bigger, more advanced system right now on Amazon is less than the little carafe with only 3 functions. So today, as Amazon promotions go here. So that kind of ends that conversation. So that's why we're kind of like wanting to take a close look at these deals and see what's going on. That's what's going on. Let's move on to the under $200, how you can get a Vitamix for under $200.
Okay, sure.
Considering where we started with the Ascend, that's an achievement.
It is. It is.
And how can we do that?
That there's a lot of different price points on the Vitamix blenders, and it just depends on what you want to use them for. And if you already have a food processor or you never use a food processor and you just want a high-powered blender,
go Propel 750.
Then go for the Propel. It just depends on how you're going to use it. Okay, so is this the...
We're going to be talking about the Explorian, Explorian series, and I'm dialing it up here.
So this is the 64-ounce container. So which container does the...
Okay, well the first deal I'm going to talk about, because I already mentioned it, is... Oh!
Is it gone?
They're gone.
Oh.
The renewed, the $189 deal, it's over.
Gone.
It's gone.
Okay.
It wasn't gone this morning. Oh. So let's go to, this is the E310. Let's see, what about this one? Okay. The E310 is this Explorian blender, except with the 48-ounce container. So you lose this.
Grab the 48-ounce one.
Yeah, and then you pick up this. So as I'm showing on the screen here.
That's just it. Some of the deals just did not last.
Yeah, so this Explorian is $299. It's $300.
Okay.
And that does give you, the Explorian has, a solid body, and again, the basic functions. If I can go to camera 3 here, we have the on-off, the same 10 speeds that we have on every other Vitamix, and the pulse, like on every other Vitamix, whether it's an electronic switch in the Ascent series or a toggle switch as shared with this in the Propel series going into the Explorian series. So, so this is what I'm showing on the screen here on a Prime Day deal of 14% off $299. So, it was more exciting when it was $189.
I know.
But those are all gone. I'm gonna check our page, our overall page, just to be sure what else is going on. We're pretty far into Prime Days at this point. We still have your ice cream maker to talk about, and then we'll be caught up.
Okay.
I got so many things here. I lost our overall page.
Okay, well, I'm going to move this.
Okay.
And put it back. And put it there. Grab this. And we'll talk about some other things with you guys.
Grab your Yonanas while you're there.
I am. Here we go. So we saw that the Yonanas was also on Prime. And I have one. I mean, I think I've had like every little machine that you could have to make ice cream, whole food, plant-based, vegan ice cream. And the Yonanas was one of them that I had started out with. And it's, we love our Ninja CREAMi, and you can't find them right now. So this is a less expensive alternative. What we love about the Ninja CREAMi is that it makes scoopable ice cream, but this makes a really delicious soft serve. If you have a high-powered blender, you can make wonderful soft serve in like Blendtec or a Vitamix blender by using frozen fruit. So I always like to mix some banana with some other kind of frozen fruit. The banana gives it a sweetness and a nice smooth consistency. And so I'll use it with some frozen cherries or frozen strawberries or frozen mixed berries or frozen mango or pineapple or a combination of some of those, and it does really well. So the Yonanas works by just putting your frozen fruit down in this chute and using the tamper to push it down, and then it comes out here and it's a nice soft serve texture. So it's easy enough that kids with a little bit of supervision, kids can make it with your help as well. It's very easy to clean it. This just comes off, this unscrews, and then the blade section is exposed, and you can easily wash it in the sink with warm soapy water, and it's very easy to use, and kids love it. It makes it really nice. And so that is the Yonanas. I think the Yonanas one, how much is the Yonanas one that is on Prime? The Yonanas.
I'm getting your... I was still working on what
we're tag teaming here.
I was researching what was going on with blenders.
No worries.
The only thing I found, I'll add it to the list, is you can get a basic Ascent for $400 as well. No programs, just the on and off and the dial. So I'm going to add that to our thing as well. But let me dial up the Yonanas here.
There's so many different options when it comes to the blenders that it can be a little bit confusing. So Tom's going to look at the Yonanas. There it is, right there.
Oh, see, it's red. That's why I wasn't finding it.
Yeah, it's a different color. The one that's
it's still
on Prime.
Still available at 30% off. Regularly $79.99. It's available, and this is the Yonanas Deluxe. It's an upgrade from ours.
Yeah, ours is
for
a basic
$55.86 for a great little ice cream maker.
Okay.
So, and there's a couple of, you can get pink at that price.
Wow.
Or you can get red at that price. I would like the red. So anyway, yeah, that one is still available. So now I'm feeling better about that.
Whew. Okay, what about the Tovolo containers? Are these still available on Prime?
Let me
Prime days.
Let me take a look while you're talking about it.
Okay, so if you have a little bit of ice cream left over, we love these little freezer containers from Tovolo. They have the little silicone lids. They are a 6-ounce container, so these are just perfect for the grandkids, but they're also perfect for me. I like the portion control of these, so you can use them for all your frozen treats. If you have a little bit of ice cream left over, then you can put them in this and pop them in the freezer, and then it's like, you know, getting your own little container of frozen treats. Also good for like the chocolate chia pudding or pumpkin pudding, or you know, different little treats. Great to go in a lunchbox as well, or they can, you know, you can put little snacks in them for the car. I just like how sweet and whimsical they are, and they're really fun and great for kids or adults. And how much are these, Tom?
They are $15.10, 16% off of the regular price of $17.99. So they're $15 for the set of 4, and they just kind of match up nice with the this guy.
Yeah, well, any kind of ice cream things. Yeah.
And then my last little backtrack here.
Yes.
What I did on this end, I added the Vitamix A3300 is on a very meaningful 27% off, right at that $401.40 price point. So with a 64-ounce, the large container. So that is a very nice price on the quieter Ascent series, which does have self-detect. We'll use the food processor attachment should you decide to get one later, as well as the little mixing bowls. It just has the manual, you know, the push button toggle and the push button on-off pulse. No programs. That's how they're getting. You know, that's how we get the price down from $649 of the full function Ascent down to something that's right at $400. So I have added that more meaningful Prime Day deal to our page, which officially is good through well, as long as specials last. You know, this is all about what's going on yesterday and today. If you're watching this video and it's tomorrow or the next day, go to the ideal list, our Prime Day page, and look for the little red boxes, because some deals actually started like on the 7th, and they'll go all the way through till like midnight the 12th or something. So if you're watching this afternoon, go to the page, look for the little red deals boxes, and you'll know that you're still getting a Prime Day deal.
Right.
So
okay, so to catch up with the chat, Karen says, I used my new Vitamix for the first time yesterday. In the beginning, I was intimidated, but that ended quickly. Bravo! That's so good. That's great. Terry says, does your discount include a Ninja CREAMi? There are no Ninja CREAMis available on Amazon
right now,
unless it's someone who has inflated the price for like over $300. We did see some.
What, $300 and $400? There were crazy
Yes.
scalper prices on the Ninja CREAMi, so we were not sending you there right now, not today.
Right. Even the Ninja CREAMi Direct, they are also sold out of them.
Yeah.
So it is ice cream season, and everyone has jumped on the bandwagon and wants to get those devices, and they are like sold out. And even our model is discontinued now, and they've come up with newer models and bigger capacity ones. But, unless you find one like at a local store that still has some inventory, we have not been able to locate those online, either direct from the company or through Amazon.
I'm checking our Ninja CREAMi Direct link.
Okay, Tom's checking our direct link to see if there's...
Yeah, in the show notes, down in the show notes is a Ninja Nutmeg Notebook affiliate link. And so I bring it up on screen here, and I get a little coupon to fill out to get 10% off. So if you're new to the Ninja site, fill it out and you'll get a little coupon code for 10% off. And then if I look at products, there's my drop down there, products.
Tom, you're getting hoarse.
I'm just about out of voice.
You're not used to talking so much.
Here's the Ninja CREAMi. And this one's the new model for the small one is out of stock. And what about the other model? Ice cream makers. Here we go. So I think you can get, no, the big one's out of stock too.
Yeah, they're just, I looked the other day.
So I would say that we will keep our ears to the ground on Ninja, and we will probably in an email release let folks know when the Ninja CREAMi is once again available. So yeah, I'm losing my voice. I'm going to go over this real quick. I forgot about that. I've got to go get it. Where is it?
Okay.
I got to go get, you know what? We did have several, I have a Shark True Pet vacuum cleaner that is amazing. This is a home and kitchen, so this is the home part of the conversation. And we did have a few people pick them up yesterday from our Amazon show.
Because it's such a good price.
And I actually bought one years ago from Bed Bath & Beyond, paid like $450 for it. I used the death out of it for a number of years, and then bought another one, the exact same model. That's how much I like it. And I bought the same one again.
Right.
So.
I mean, he did research and he thought, well, maybe there's like a different brand or another model now that has even surpassed the Shark. But when he did all of his research, he was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy the same one again because it's still like the best rated. And so when Tom retired, he took over the vacuuming. We have a lot of carpet here.
Yeah.
And he took over the vacuuming. And so he didn't like the vacuum cleaner I had at the time. And so he did his research and decided that
Which camera are we on?
Right now on 2. On that
Oh,
one.
so you guys are all moving. I'm bringing this up.
No worries. Okay, just that cord is showing that cord there. Might want to move that over just slightly.
Pull it back.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, it's a great vacuum cleaner. I don't use it very often because he does most of the vacuuming, but when I do need to use it, I'm like, this is a really great vacuum cleaner. So it does do a good job.
Okay, so if you can scoot over to my left, I think that worked yesterday, and then I can do the stuff on the right.
You bet. You go for it.
Okay, my head's not cut off. Okay, so this is the whole piece of equipment. And did you here? You're reading this thing, and then I'll demonstrate as you read.
Okay,
that
so
worked.
it did. We did it yesterday, and it worked good. 2-in-1 powered lift away technology.
Okay,
which allows you to lift the pot away to deep clean.
Oh, first I gotta undo the cord. This flips down and the cord falls off because you can't lift away when the cord's all wrapped around.
Right.
Okay.
So it allows you to lift the pod off so that you can reach hard to reach areas like underneath the sofa or the coffee table.
And I do use that feature a lot in our family room. We have 2 end tables and a coffee table, and we do have carpet in that room, and this just goes right under those end tables, and I just pop this off, and it kind of just goes behind me in my other hand, and then I have basically a stick vacuum, but with the full power of an upright vacuum. Next.
Advanced swivel steering.
Oh, this is way cool.
Easily maneuver your vacuum to get it in and out of tight spaces.
You see, when I pivot this, the head then takes off in a direction, so you can get really right around behind chairs and stuff that are close to the wall. So this function really works nice. This steerability, I call it.
Okay, anti-allergen complete seal works with a HEPA filter to trap 99.9% of dust and allergens.
Yeah. So on catching the dust, that's not what I want to take off. The dustbin is removable. And then the first line of defense is this sponge to catch larger debris. And then behind that is another little filter that goes in there before it gets to where the motor is. And then once the air goes through the motor, there is a full-on HEPA filter, which catches, I mean, this always stays white on the outside. On my old one, this never got dirty. You know, the inside will get black eventually, but the outside was always white and clean. So that told me it was catching everything. So this doesn't make that vacuum cleaner smell when you vacuum with it, like a cloth bagged type of vacuum cleaner.
And then it has the large capacity dust cup, a 0.88 quart capacity for longer cleaning sessions.
Right.
Easily remove the dust cup to empty debris in seconds.
To empty debris, you just hold it over the trash bucket and
voila.
Push this button and the trap door goes open. And then if you want to use a duster, and I do this, I open both doors and I take an old Swiffer brush and I just knock it around inside here to knock out the extra dust and then close it back up.
LED headlights. Powerful lights on the nozzle reveal hidden debris and pet hair around your home.
LEDs are right here. And they really illuminate any dust bunnies and stuff that you find underneath your furniture.
Multi-surface cleaning. Fingertip controls allow you to easily switch from hard floor to carpet mode.
So that's going to be on the wand. And if I can get this, if you can...
3 or 4?
The 3, camera 3.
There we go.
So there's a switch right here. And right now it's set on thick carpet, which allows a little bit of venting here so that it's not full suction, so it doesn't suck down to the carpet. And then there's a low pile carpet which closes those, but I'll turn off this, we don't need this. The beater bar is still going, and then the hard floor, the beater bar stops. And if I'm rolling into the kitchen and picking up some crumbs, I can keep it right on going, right onto the wood floor with that.
Nice.
And there is a light here too. When you're using this in the detached mode, there's a little LED light here. Like if you're using a crevice tool, then it illuminates the work that you're doing with the little headlight right here.
Nice. Okay. Perfect for pets. We don't have any, but it says it includes a self-cleaning pet power brush designed to remove pet hair and ground in dirt from carpeted stairs and upholstery.
Okay, and how much is it?
I don't know. How much is it?
Go to the page. You know what? I've got a lot of windows open there. You're not going to find it.
Here, right here.
Oh, okay. Scroll down.
I did find it. You who has so little faith in me.
There it is, right? Go back. Go back.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so.
Is it still on sale? Oh, it is.
Yes, it's 31% off.
31% off.
It's normally $219.99. It's $100 off. It's $219.99.
So it's normally $319 now.
It's normally $319.99, and it's $100 off.
So it's $219.
It's $219.99. Really great price.
Yeah, and I know that our first one we paid like
$400 for it. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So anyway,
that's cool.
Such a deal. Gosh, I feel like I want to go vacuum carpets now.
Oh, do you? Oh, great. I'm so happy when you vacuum the carpet. I love it when you do that. Okay, so the only thing we didn't talk about was the Echo. I don't know if you were going to talk about it or not.
Is it still on sale, the Echo HD?
Let me look and see.
Because that's just really a quick show and tell on electronic.
Let me go there and see if it's still available. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Still on Prime. Normally sells for $99.99, and it's 45% off.
Okay.
And it's only $54.99.
Okay, let's roll you back onto camera 1 here, and I'll go grab it.
Okay.
So you can come back to your chair.
Okay.
And I have to.
This will be our last thing, you guys. All right. Let's see. Kathy Richards says, thank you so much for sharing all the things you love. This show is costing me a lot, but I'm really excited about what I'm getting. Wish I had more money, counters, countertops, and storage. All right. We all do. We all do.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Kathy.
I've got
We
an Amazon
appreciate
Echo
that.
right here, Miss Tami.
Okay, you just get that one. You must have taken the other one upstairs.
I did. I put it back away.
Oh, no. Okay, you forgot we were doing this one today.
Yeah. So.
Okay,
So
so here we go.
This is an Amazon Echo HD. This is version 4. I'm not on camera. Here we go. So you've got an off button here on the top. And by the way, this is the same as an Echo Dot, whether it's the little biscuit shaped one. There's a version 5, which is like half the size of this, that has a clock timer in it, but it does not have the high quality sound speakers. This is the version 4. It's got the stop listening button, the plus and the minus, and the setup button on it. So, and you don't usually use those at all because you talk to the thing.
Yeah, it's verbal commands.
Yeah, and what's unique about it is it has a larger bass speaker in the top here, and then 2 angled forward-firing mid-range speakers. And these have really nice, rich sound. And so when you ask your Echo device to play music, I'm working real hard to not say the name and set off everybody's devices, then you know, it really has deep, rich sound. And that I'm a persnickety about sound quality. I don't like the sound of the little hockey puck ones. That's just like I can't listen to that. So I really enjoy this, and it is 45% off, $54.99 on sale from $99.99.
Good price.
I have bought like 4 of them. I think I bought 4 of them in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4 of these. Mm-hmm. 2 of them in our master bedroom I paired with the Echo subwoofer, all connected by Bluetooth, no wires. And so we have got amazing sound up there. So really, as far as Echo Amazon devices, and if you're looking for a new Echo device, get this one, not the 5, not the, well, you can get the little biscuit ones they're on Amazon deals too for like $20 or something, but I don't recommend those because I love this one. So anyway, that's my story.
Jesse says, Tom has legs. Because you have shorts on. You don't usually wear shorts for the show.
I thought it was all going to be under the counter.
Well, not when you stand up. Then your legs show. Or you were walking back here, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
And your legs showed.
They're all scratched up from yard work. But yeah, they're there. They work. So.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Miss.
Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all we've got.
Yeah. Is there?
We need to go.
Yeah, I know that Chef AJ probably has started her show too.
She did.
So.
We probably lost some people to that. Okay.
All right. Okay, folks.
Thank you, Jesse, for joining us today and helping to moderate. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Please give us a thumbs up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We hope that you enjoyed some of the items that we were able to share with you today. Some really great prices. And we appreciate your support.
Yeah, did you enter? Did you enter Terry Block on the discount? Because the 10% off was expired the last time I checked it. They have the coupon 10% off. When you go there, you can fill out the coupon.
Yes, and get 10%.
But there's no Ninja CREAMi's to buy right now.
Right,
so.
there isn't anything there. Nothing there.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
Jesse says, woohoo! You are welcome
Okay.
as always. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Tell Richard we said hello.
Yeah.
We need to Zoom again with you. We haven't Zoomed with the ladies in a while.
Zoom.
It's time to
Yeah.
Zoom again.
All right,
So happy shopping.
Yeah, officially we are off this month.
Yes.
And so we'll be back, but we're not sure exactly when. We could pop up here or there on an impromptu live, we call them. But as you recall, those of you that follow us regularly, we're taking a vacation from the regularly scheduled Wednesday afternoon shows for the months of July and August to enjoy some family time and to get some special projects done.
Yep.
So we'll be back, regularly in the fall is the plan.
In September.
Yeah. So anyhow.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Jesse, thank you. Hit that like button. This video will be up for all of today, and then I'll take a look at the things tomorrow to see if there's still residuals of, if Amazon is still supporting any of those sales.
And if not, we'll take
ultimately,
it
I will be taking this video down to avoid confusion. But anyway, enjoy it today.
Right. Happy shopping. I'm Tami.
And I'm Tom.
And we help you
Get healthy and stay healthy. One kitchen appliance at a time.
Or one great deal at a time.
Okay.
However it works out. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Now.